Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good evening. Welcome. Today's our topic is let go and be free. So it's a very beautiful topic. What we had to let go? Do we need to let go something? Yeah. So we need to let go means letting go of something or someone that's not needed, that's not helping us, that's causing us pain. Letting go can also say that forgiving the self and forgiving others, because when we hold on to something thinking that something is causing me pain, we will go into heaviness. That heaviness will make us peaceless. When we are light, we will be peaceful and easy, and we can be free, fly. Many new doors of new opportunities will open. For example, I would say that water, when it's flowing, it will be so light, easy, and you feel so good to see the flowing water, fresh. But when you see the water in the pond, it will be stagnated. In that, you sometimes feel smell, flies, dirty, right? The same way in our mind also. If we hold on to some thoughts, especially if we hold on to any situation that was happened in the past, what happens? We feel heavy. Yeah, like a smell of the water. We also lose our capabilities of doing things because we are preoccupied with those unpleasant moment, the situation. Whatever the situation that happened, we cannot change, do we? No, right? Happened is happened. Nothing can be changed. That was yesterday. By thinking of that situation now, in the present moment, I am losing the moment. This moment, after a few seconds, it will become again past. Right? So I won't enjoy the present moment. When I learn how to let go of my past, I enjoy each and every moment in the present. And that opens many more doors of newness and joyful. Right? So letting go and be free is very essential. So anything that we are doing or thinking in a positive way creates a good account. If I think about someone in a good way, that creates goodness in me and goodness in others. But if I see their negativity, hold on to their negativity, and thinking about that, not letting go of that, creates not a pleasant thoughts in me, and automatically I am giving the same thoughts to others, So in between, what happens? The account is not that great. So this is what we call a karma. So creating good thoughts creates good karma, and doing good actions, good karma. And if I am not being favorable, or I am not thinking good of others, or holding on their weaknesses or negativities, I am making them, their weaknesses, more strong with my thoughts. So what happening? I am not helping them. If I am not helping them through my thoughts, I am not creating a good karma, right? So always we need to pay attention the situations in our thoughts. The situation, if something happens, we will be constantly thinking of those situations. And when I think and those situations are bothering me so much, people around me, unknowingly, I am giving them pain, because my vibrations through my thoughts spreading into the others people also, and I am creating a suffering for them as well. So whatever happens in everybody's life, there are situations, but we need to know how to let go of the situation. Most of the times people think that I'm the victim. Everyone is harming me, everyone is giving me pain, I am suffering. Maybe sometimes we might be a victim, but we shouldn't take that pain all the time and think about that pain. We have to let go of the pain. And sometimes what happens, if somebody give a pain today, they think about it today, they suffer, but they relive in that situation and again, and they are creating more pain for themselves. Is it necessary? No, right? By thinking more and more, I am causing sorrow for myself more and more. Maybe that person gave me pain only once, but I giving pain to myself again and again. So I am with the feeling of that I am the victim, everyone is taking advantage of me. So which is not helping me at all. So what we had to do? We had to let go of our way of thinking, way of seeing the things, right? My thoughts are everything. The way I think creates my inner world, that brings to my outer world. If I think everything is good, everything is beneficial, things will be light and easy. But if I think I am being used, everybody is using me, I am the victim, I am causing pain to myself. That's why we had to pay attention to our thoughts as well. We had to let go of the waste and negative thoughts and encourage positive thoughts, helpful thoughts, beneficial thoughts. By doing so, I will move forward and also help others to move forward with my thoughts. Right? Are you all with me? Yes. We'll take later. Right? So, example, how to see this past. Sometimes, for example, if I'm having a tea,
that part of
Which one?
the same thing. It's like, in same scenario as what you're saying. Sorrow, heaviness, situation, like, if someone is doing
I
this,
will come.
someone is doing that.
Yes, definitely. That's where I'm coming. So, um, everything. We always feel that I'm doing good, and the other person thinks they are doing good, and both are good. So, and in this, the attachment comes. The attachment is whatever I say, the other has to
Follow.
follow. This is what attachment. We think that this is love, but no, it is attachment. This attachment is a big baggage. This baggage will make us more heavy day by day by expectations. This expectation we had to let go. Once we let go and accept the person as they are, the way they do the things, what happens? There will be lightness in me first. I will be light. Okay, they are like that. Now I know their way of doing. So when I accept that, I will be light, and I will be giving that lightness to others also, the other person. So what happens? There will be flexibility, easiness, and there won't be any heaviness. Right? That is attachment. And yeah, because this five, the attachment, greed also, sometimes the greed, expecting more and more, want more and more from other person, that is also greed. Sometimes it comes from selfish desires. So when I let go of the selfish desire and give that freedom and understanding of the other person as they are, forgiving the other person if they do any mistake, what happens? There will be joy and lightness.
But how many times you will forget for the same mistakes a person makes?
Forgiving is one thing, accepting is the another thing. If I accept, yes, this person is like that, I have to accept.
And there is a bound of contract in the situation, then what?
We will talk. We will talk later. Let me, yeah. I know, very valuable question what you are asking, but yeah. So sometimes a subtle ego also will come in between. I am telling it, they are not following it. This is my way of doing, they are not accepting my way of doing. This is also we had to let go. If we don't let go this subtle ego, we don't think that is ego, but it will be very subtle, which we don't identify, but it causes pain to myself and also the person around me. So what I had to do, I had to understand what is my way of expectation and what is the real me, real who am I. That is self-respect. Expectation is different from self-respect, having your own identity or having the identity of others. Everyone is unique. Everyone's way of doing things are unique. So understanding, letting go of my way of imposing helps to bring maximum from others, giving them freedom. Right? For example, a bird. If a bird sit on the branch and it won't leave the branch, what happens? It cannot move. But if it leaves the branch and keep flying to the next branch, eventually it can fly wherever. it wants to go, right? The same way we had to give that freeness for myself. We have to let go of all these subtle desires of attachment, ego, greed, anger, which is a big thing. People think that anger is very important. Without anger, people will not value me. People will not respect me, or they don't listen to me. But that's not true, right? Anger can bring the result for a temporary period of time, but really being peaceful gives long term result. So we have to let go of these subtle things. Automatically we can achieve more and more from everyone, from myself and from others. And one good thing I want to bring here is, whatever happens in the life, it's good, right? Don't ever think that why this it happened, why is it happening for me. For everything there is a good reason. If something is happening, that means maybe I might not know there is something good behind it, which I might not understand. So if I think in this, whatever happened is good, whatever happening is better, whatever is going to happen is the best. If I think this one slogan all the time, we will be light, we will be free. Situations are situations. We cannot change the situations, but our way of thinking will be changed. Our way of accepting things will be changed, and we will be very much open for forgiving others and forgiving myself as well, right? Generally, what we do for every festival or end of the day, what we do, we make sure the house is clean, make sure everything is clean, the garbage is taken away, everything is ready for the next day. For the festival also, we clean everything, make sure no dirt at home, everything is the same way. In our mind also, we had to clean the things, we had to let go of the things that happened. The more I let go, the more I am open up. More new things are waiting at my door to welcome. And when I am holding on to the old things, what happens? The new things, if they are waiting also, I don't have time to take care of them. So we had to let go the unnecessary things, let go of my anger, let go of my attachment, be free, let go of my greed, be joyful. Comparison, the most important of today's world, right? Let go of comparison, because the more I compare, what happens? The more I am creating pain for myself and also giving pain to others. So instead of comparing, what should I do? Content, right? Accept. Content. Everyone is unique. Every situation is meant to be. Accept it. Welcome it. Be free. Don't take too much hard on yourself. Be light. Be. Let go. And we will be easy, and our thoughts will be light. I will be benefiting more, and I will be helping others to move forward. And most importantly, most of the people will have my ideas This is what I want. This is my idea. One has to follow it. This is the most painful thing people suffer, right? If others, subtle way of ego, exactly, right? My habits, I am like this. You take it or not. This is the way I am going to be. What happens? I am not opening, right? I am not closing the doors. I am not welcoming the change. Maybe the better things are waiting for me. If I close the doors, thinking that this is how I do, this is how I will be, this is my way of being, this is my way of doing things, my habits are like that, I am going away, I am letting go of good opportunities. So always be open, let go of unnecessary things, be free and fly. I was about to give an example. A tea, if I am drinking a tea sitting on this couch, by mistake I spilled the tea. What happens if I let go, thinking that okay, not now, later I will clean. I will clean maybe next time when I come to class. What happens? Eventually, as the time passes, the stain will be more on this couch. But immediately, if I pay attention and clean it off right then and there, what happens? I can remove off the stains. The same way, in our mind also, if some situations happens, accept them or forgive them, whatever it's needed, and delete them. Don't hold on to them. The more I hold, the more pain I had to take, right? People relive in the past only with painful situations. They won't think about the happy situations. Happy situations are taken granted. Taken granted. Yes, that is human mentality. I agree with you. Why? Why painful things we are remembering and making myself more painful day by day. So what here we are understanding is what we had to practice really is we had to let go of the painful situations. The faster we let go, the easy we become. The more I wait, the more the stain will remain. Later, if I let go, also once in a while it comes and touches me. So, better don't hold on to painful things. Be free, light, and easy. Right? So, any questions?
Yeah, in that whole scenario of your tea aspect of stain, if someone accidentally puts, drops a drop of tea on that couch, okay, you can erase it one time, you can, get rid of it second time, but it keeps on happening over and over again, then what?
You have to put the protective layer. Not to happen. The same way, if the same tea is spilling again and again in the same couch, what we had to do? We had to put a protective layer. That is, we had to accept it. Yes, this is how it is going to be. I had to protect myself, not to be affected by it again and again. Done. I know the method now. That's all. Right? Makes sense?
You can't implement
Sister,
it in certain situations.
sister, I have the same question, if you allow me to ask.
Yeah.
Sister, I have the same question. Like, you said that
Volume.
we should let go.
Volume by. It's not on.
Yes, sister, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. So, sister, I have the same question related to what brother asked you just that uh, sometimes we can prepare ourselves and we can motivate ourselves that we have to let go of this pain, and because this pain is not helping me. But sometimes those relationships are actually those relationships which are so important to you, you cannot avoid them. They are living, you are living with them every single day, and the negative situations are happening again and again. We can forget the past negative situations, but if it is happening on the daily basis, how can we uh, ask ourselves to let go? Because it brings the past pain again and again. Thank you, sister.
Yeah. So, very good question, sister. Definitely. Yeah, it's a very practical question what you asked. So, here there is one thing we always think of: karmic accounts. Have you heard of it?
Yes, sister. Yes.
Yeah. So, there is getting the same situation again and again means there is a subtle karmic account between. So, what I had to do? I had to settle it.
Finish.
How can I
Yes.
settle that karmic account? Not thinking that why I am a victim, why this situation is coming every day. No, it won't settle. It creates more. Instead, what I had to do? Give good wishes. Give good wishes. The more you create good thoughts, good wishes for the other person, the more the situation will change.
Let's say, sister, if I give that person good wishes today, I did my meditation in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
and God forbid in the morning again there's something happened. So the bitterness is so much that I don't feel like giving the good wishes again. So how can we ask?
Yeah, I know it's very practical question, but there is no other alternative. Himang Bhai will answer your question later after
Okay.
meditation. But good wishes are everything that helps you, and the other person living with you also to have a peaceful, light, easy life.
I have a counter attack is what you're saying. You're creating a karmic account, right? So when you are trying to free up someone's karmic account, but if that individual is creating another karmic account with me, for say, so
Need to
how does that balance it out?
need to protect yourself, right?
So first thing is I have to protect myself, and that's the inner strength I need to build. That's where I'm here for right now. I need to build myself to a second level. But how do you, what is a karmic account? Someone is creating and someone is assuming that I'm clearing my karmic account for my previous birth or previous situations, and that person is presenting it to me through Brahma Kumari's scenario, saying that, okay, I'm clearing my karmic account with this individual, that I want to free myself from them, and now that same person is creating another karmic account. How does that work with me?
It's not just Brahma Kumari's scenario by we
I
heard this
understand that.
karma philosophy since many years. Law, everyone believes in this, everyone says in this. This is
I
not a,
agree.
yeah.
I'm just presenting it. Someone else presents me as what this happens. I'm clearing my karmic account with, let's say, I'm cheating on my wife, for instance, and I'm clearing my karmic account with that person because I want to finish that terms. And then I have another, I have a relationship with my wife. What do I do? Am I, where is my karmic account going? Am I building it or am I easing it? Both ways, right
We
or left?
yes, we will talk about it later after the class because we are running out of time. Let us continue with meditation and we will definitely talk about it. Okay, let's go into meditation. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Sit comfortably and see yourself with hope, with respect, when I see myself with respect, I am creating a beautiful relationship with my own self. Look at yourself, how beautifully I carry out myself. The hope which I have, I make an effort to bring that into reality. And this itself is a wonderful thing. Appreciate yourself for that. Because in this busy life, we forget to appreciate, have compassion for the self. So take some time out and see the quality, the virtue which I have and which allows me to do things positively, which allows me to stay hopeful in spite of things which are not in my control. Connecting to myself positively allows me to understand myself better. My thoughts, my feelings, the more I understand myself better, I'm able to let go the things which are creating discomfort. See yourself in a positive light. The moments when I am positive, I create a feeling and an experience of a freedom. Freedom is not whatever I want to do, I do it. But freedom comes with responsibility. It is said, freedom and responsibilities are two sides of a coin. If I'm not responsible, I cannot be free. So I have to be responsible. I have to do the things which I am supposed to do. And when I do things in a right manner, I am freeing myself from negativity. When I stay positive with myself, I experience inner freedom. And this inner freedom allows me to become better and better in my day-to-day life. I have inner freedom to make right choices. And so it is very important that I stay light. I stay uninfluential. Look at life as a drama. And I, the soul, an actor, am playing many roles. Often husband or brother or a son, a colleague. There are many roles I play. And the purpose of playing a role is to perform best. In spite of what the challenges are, in spite of how people are. Because in life, I come into interaction with many people. But let me exercise my inner freedom and don't get influenced. And let me play my part accurately, positively, and powerfully. And if for any reason I am carrying a burden or heaviness of what others are doing or what is happening in my life, that burden and that heaviness will not allow me to do justice to my roles. which I play. So take ownership. I have strength within myself. I have power to face things, to transform things. And for that, I have to let go whatever I am holding on. Don't hold negative feelings for the self or for others, because that brings me down. Stay hopeful. Have aspirations. And follow your dreams. This will free me from all the bondages I carry. When I am free, then I am much more powerful. Let me connect myself in this way again and again to empower myself. Now I know my strength. Now I know myself. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So the question which was asked earlier about that if the person is doing wrong things or hurting again by doing the same act, at that time I don't have to use let go. Let go I have to use for my own feelings which I am holding on. Right? So if something has, someone has done something and I'm carrying that guilt, I'm carrying that hurt I cannot carry. Because that is being sensible. Because if I carry that hurt, what will happen? My present would be influenced by it, right? And so I will not be able to do things the way I am supposed to do, right? So that is not a right way of looking at it, right? And so what I need to do is, at that moment, is that whatever has happened, you don't carry the burden of it, because it is someone else is doing it, right? How can, it is a foolish to carry that burden, right? So don't carry that burden, but allow, so being free or letting go is allowing that person to be powerful, allowing that person to let go that weakness. For that, whatever I do, keeping good wishes, inspiring them, helping them is all very fair, right? But if they do the same mistake, don't carry it, right? And try your own, right? So in that situation, what I need to do is that see whatever will really help in that situation. What support you can give. So give that support, but Other than that, you cannot do anything, right? Right? If someone doesn't want to eat, right? How hard I try, right? It is not going to work, right? It is same like that. So in that time, don't take that responsibility, right? Don't feel that, okay, because that person is doing, so I am doing it. No, you can be, you can free yourself from that I am not responsible for it, right? So letting go is really where many times what happens, we are caught up into, someone will do something, but then I get caught up into my own web of negative thinking, ill thinking, and then it affects me actually, right? So that is where I have to be, I have to be wise enough that I don't, someone is doing something and I should be carrying that burden or that sorrow or that suffering. That doesn't make sense, right? But that happens. Why? Because there is attachment. Because somewhere I feel that I am with them, there is a relationship with them. So somewhere because of that I am carrying that baggage. And that I should not be carrying, right? And for that, so that is where, so the more I practice inner freedom, the more I develop this inner relationship with my own self, then you will know that all other things are different. Like say for example, you go and watch a movie, right? How much it impacts your life? It really doesn't, because you know that it is all fictitious and you see it for an entertainment. So you don't carry that. But in relationship, what happens? Whatever other ones does, there is a big impact on us, right? And so that whatever I'm holding on, that I cannot carry. And for that, so once you have that awareness that, okay, I want to let go that, then you will find that there are many ways you can start working on yourself to become completely free. I am also not completely free, because somewhere what happens, we get attached, we get connected. And so, but I have to be aware, right? Because it could be attachment to things, it could be attachment to people, and that could be not right, because it can take me away from what I am supposed to do. It may take me away from positivity also, right? So first I have to protect myself. And this awareness, this understanding itself will really help you. That find that what are those attachment, what are those burdens, what are those, what is that heaviness which I am carrying and which is not good for me, right? And that I have to let it go. And when I let go that, then you will see that what is that freedom. And it is not letting go just those feelings, but it is that idea also. Many times we think that, okay, they are mine, right? And whatever happens to them, what happens? You also suffer, right? And so spirituality really gives that dimension that we all are very, very unique. And we all have our own karmas. So we are not influenced by their karmas, right? Ideally, we are not. But because we are attached, what happens that we carry those things, we carry those hurtful feelings. Someone said to someone, maybe someone has told my son something, and I will be feeling that pain, right? So that is what it is. So that baggage I have to let go. Right? So it is a life learning. We have to keep on learning, and we have to see whenever we know that, okay, I am holding something which is not good, I have to let go. So it's not a session of 45 minutes where I will know everything and how I can let go, but this first step of knowing that and moving on is a big step, I would say. Okay, which you can learn from today, right? Okay, thank you very much. And Om Shanti. And I would invite you tomorrow's session, which is a very interesting session, we have Dr. Manoj, who is coming from India, who is visiting USA, going at different places and giving his talks. And the topic for tomorrow is emotional self-healing. And I would say that there won't be any single individual who don't need healing, right? Emotional healing. So it is really it would be a very not only informative, but also it will touch. You will be able to understand, feel, realize certain things definitely, which can bring change emotionally. So don't miss tomorrow's session. Tomorrow it would be a session from 7 to 8:30 p.m. So you can come in person also, those who are attending online. Because certain things, if you come in the class, I think that will make a bigger impact. So I would again extend the invitation that you all come in person. But if not, then take help of online session. It would be on YouTube, it would be on Zoom also. So you can take whatever way you can take advantage. Yes, here at the same location, right? So Om Shanti and good night.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.